today we're going to be going over why do rarity bumps happen / sort printing and what we can do about them. So rarity bumps, if you don't know, are basically when they increase the rarity of a certain card, making it harder to get, or they sort print something, again making it harder to get, but still including it in the set. We're going to go here, look at the Japan, which are the OCG, and look at what they get. Like example, the Tower Knight Zephyrs, they get as common in the OTG, which will come into being important because we're kind of going to pick out the best cards out of the set. Our Ghost Ogre of the Snow Rabbit does come as a super and a secret. That's going to be important when we get over to the TCG. So kind of remember what some of the cards I'm going to be bringing up. The El Sadal Fusion Monster is a super and secret, so that's another one I want you guys to know that. Blue Tower Knight, but I'm not going to talk about that card at the moment. Not right this second. Galaxy, where is Galaxy? Galaxy Cyclone is a super and a secret. So it did look like it might be a pretty cheap card to pick up if you were interested in the supers. And let's keep on going. Jar of Avarice and Lose One Turn here are our last two cards, and they're both rares. Now, you may be wondering, what the importance of this? Well, in the OCG is what we would call a test audience. They are a smaller audience who they're able to sell the pack and see what cards they're going through by displaying their meta. So now when we go into America, we looked at the Stellar Knight cards got printed as rare and ultra rare, the two common ones. Ghost Ogre lost its super rarity and only became secret. I'm sure there was a big huss to make it only that. Same thing with El Sadal Fusion. Continuing down, Cyclone happened to get the same treatment. And our Jar of Avarice and Lose One Turn became secret and ultra rare. Now this happened because they knew these cards were going to be the ones people were looking for. Very hype, very popular cards. So they decided to increase the rarity, which would make more people buy money. Now you may be asking, how did this make more people buy the packs? Simple. They know the audience they're trying to reach are people who are going to buy the cards no matter what rarity they are, just because they want to play certain decks. A good example of this is like how they sort print the Nerclox and the Secrets of Eternity pack, because they knew people were going to buy those things just looking for that. And while you were wanting to play Yosenjus or Spirit Beasts, you got off dirt cheap because people were trying to complete their Nerclox deck, and those cards, they just had tons of them because they were picking up them instead of the Nerclox that they were trying to get their whole deck set. So that's one pretty good example. They're basically doing this because it's kind of a tricky way in business, but it basically, you limit what your people are buying without changing what's in the product. A good idea like this is, a nice example is Oreos, which I don't know you guys eat Oreos or not, but a thing like that is they had made the size of an Oreo box of how many Oreos are inside the container smaller by like as many as 6 or more now. I don't buy them anymore, but I remember that when they started getting smaller, like 2 to 3 years ago. So that's another example, is making Oreo smaller. They're a business. Konami's a business, so they're going to be doing this to make more money because they know we are going to buy it anyways. So the question becomes, what do we do against this as a player? As we want to be budget, we don't want to break our bank to play certain decks. There's really only 2 options. Option 1 is play the deck after everyone's tired of it and people are now trying to sell it because they now have excess. Nobody wants to play it anymore. They're all sick of looking at it. Another way is if we basically... Now this would take a lot of work to do this one, but so that's why it's probably not going to happen in the near future, but if we were able to team up and do this, it would work, is not buy a Yu-Gi-Oh pack. It's pretty much simple. Is if we do not buy it, then Konami is not getting us their product push, and then they're kind of going under when they want to take that extra little push, because it does not cost them extra money to or any money really to less print something or make it a higher rarity. To them, it doesn't matter either way how they're printing the card. That's just how their printing process works. But if we do not buy a pack and let the one pack flunk in the TCG, we basically are telling them we do not want them to rarity bump again. Give us the same rarities as the OCG got. Question is, would that work or not? I don't know. We're dealing with a corporation and we had never tried that before, so it's hard telling how a strike like that from the players would work, but that's probably the best way and the only way to get a result out. I buy packs every 6 months. Have a great day. See you guys again.